All right. Hello and welcome, guys, to Challenger League Season 7. For this season, of course, we're bringing you with some Street Fighter 6 action, which I can't wait to be commentating for you guys. Thank you again to Sin Jewel for bringing me back on. And not just me, of course, we got beside me Jay Free. How's it going, man?
All things considered, I'm doing very well. I'm very happy to see more Street Fighter 6 action. Dude, I'm going to be honest, the release of Street Fighter 6 has brought so many new people and so many old people back to the game. And the way I've seen things play out, the new blood beating the old blood, but then again, the old blood beating the new blood, it's such a joy to watch. And the state of the game is, people have been talking about the game. The state of balance has probably never been this solid for a release Street Fighter game. Release Street Fighter. There's a couple hit or misses there, but the state of the game is absolutely beautiful. And with the Aki on the on around the corner, I am so excited. But that's later. Now is the Challenger League season 7.
So it is the 7th season. So we'll give you possibly a quick rundown of how the format works, because it is a seasonal thing. It comes and goes, but it lasts for, I think, I can't remember how many weeks is it? I want to say that, well, there's 7.
It's a total of 11 weeks. So we have 8 qualifiers, 2 weeks of group stage, and then the top 4 on 1 week. So it's going to be a total of 11.
Yeah. So pretty much this early on into the tournament season, you're playing for points, right, to qualify for the playoffs essentially. There's a very convenient graphic right there.
We got graphics. Let's go.
Fully prepared. So there'll be obviously double elimination, first of 2, first of 3s, depending obviously where you are in the bracket. And if you do win one of these tournaments, you do directly qualify. And then the other 7 will be getting points. And then when we get to that playoffs, it's going to be the 2 groups. It'll be a GSL style format where once
away now.
that is unfortunate, but yeah, luckily it happens at the start, right? Not in between, not in the middle of a game, so you guys don't miss out on any action. And we do have some action for you guys. Up in this bracket, still early on in the season, you know. So even though if you haven't entered, if maybe you didn't realize it was happening until now, it's not too late. It's not too late. You can always sign up next week and then the following weeks, and then still have a great chance to qualify for that playoff spot. But yeah, obviously I see MDZ Jimmy in here as one of the premier German Ryus. I mean, we got quite a few, weirdly enough.
Yeah, I mean, for players that have been really complaining of the character, there's a lot of Ryu mains out there.
Yeah, I see Leek in here as well. Leek, very, very strong Swiss player, playing Manon. We see him do quite well at the World Warrior, the regional World Warrior events, and also Dave tells me a lot about him. Tells me how good he is, and I got to see him at the gaming hotel over in Notwheel. Happened a couple weeks ago, and did extremely well in that tournament offline as well. Got those results. Love to see it. And see Babataku in here.
Yeah, I saw Shu in the bracket as well before, but I think he missed either missed check-ins or didn't make it because he's not in the bracket anymore. Probably one of the strongest players in Germany, along with Random and Jimmy up there, but sadly not able to make it.
Where's .exe? He's also in the bracket.
Where is Kazman? Come on, man. He just won the World Warrior event. Now he's just like, nah, I'm too good. I'm not going to show up anymore. But
playing Titanfall too, I'll tell you that. No, he's not.
Oh, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be mad. I would not be mad at
I'd be
playing Titanfall too. Yeah. But there is a bit of a last minute or like today sign up shake up because I've done some digging last.
All right.
I looked at the standings and I saw someone with a name. And of course, some people know that your participant name can be different from your challenge username. So I go to the standings. I see this name, Robotnik2. Not a name that usually comes to mind, but I look at the challenge user. And it is the one and only Prodigal Son. For those who don't know, who have not been around during the Street Fighter 4 days, Prodigal Son is a person who will forget more about fighting games than you will ever know. He has won more tournaments than you have ever entered. It is the one and the only Ryan Joseph Hart, who just signed up for a Challenger League.
Yeah, why not? You know what? I'm excited. I really liked watching his Sagat in Street Fighter 5, I'm not gonna lie. Especially over the German World Warriors event, still killing it. No Sagat now, although I would be very excited if they brought back Sagat in season 2.
I would not be surprised if they did, because he's fan favorite.
I feel like he has to. Yeah, he has to be back.
I mean, he has that legacy factor as well.
Yeah, he'll be one of the returning characters. Obviously, you won't see him this time.
I mean, we're going to see him right now. Still rocking the Robotnik name.
Oh, there we go. We do. Nice.
We got the fast forward. That's going to, Babo Taku on the left versus Robotnik, a.k.a. Prodigal Son, on the right.
Nah, he's Robotnik, all right? He's under a new alias. He's undercover, right? Oh, try to wake up with the OD amnesia, but can be baited by classic little shimmy attempts. Just like that, with that neutral jump.
I mean, that's just what Ken does. Bobotaku tried to stick out, standing short to catch drive rush, but nah. This is just Ken in the corner. It's just a menace to deal with. You're already at 50% Laz. How do you escape this?
You got OD amnesia, and Bobotaku tried, and that was one of the fastest games I think I've seen in my lifetime. Not gonna lie, we're back in it. Rematch as well. Hopefully the second one doesn't go that fast. Or we've had 20 seconds of matches for 20 minutes of waiting. And there we go. Now there's an OD amnesia that does land, but you know when you're not in the corner, you're not gonna get that punish counter throat. They both died at the just a frame a bit later this time. Botnik with the reactions.
In the corner, there's the empty low, all reliable. Now you're getting stuck in the corner. What do you do against Ken's strike throw?
You try and jump, you try and OD amnesia, you try and guess right, but when you've been guessing wrong this entire time, you feel so helpless. There we go. At that time, you know, Robotnik getting a bit too obvious with these neutral jumps. Oh, no drive rush. Maybe probably tried a drive rush there, but didn't have the meter just in time.
I mean, that would have been kill for sure with drive rush. Oh, there's the EX fireball with, of course, that drive rush run behind it. No, Bobotaku trying to get some words in, but no, there is the stun. And already Robotnik now looking at match point.
Go. Oh my, did he just low forward underneath the crouch, the stand medium punch?
Skilled fundies.
Oh, nice. They both jump at the same time, but obviously you got that back throw from the air if you're the G player. Nice anti and another one.
Yeah,
ready
good
for
anti-airs. Yeah, now responding to Robotnik's aerial approach. I mean, you need to shut down Ken's aerial approach game. Otherwise, it's just you're gonna be stuck in mix-up hell. But now look at this, Bobotaku trying to looking for that space and finding the space he wants to be at. But there is that EX fireball, lands on it. But again, able to create the space, finds a decent hit confirm as well. Straight to level 1, T-pose.
Nice, interesting. I like to use that level 1. You know, you gotta get some space for yourself and try and maybe regen some of the drive gauges you're losing. But you might not still be able to avoid the I like it though. Actually, using the last little bit of drive gauge you had, which you're probably gonna lose in burnout if you let that rock. So.
Oh, that ODDP, the Ken special, and there's the standing fierce into the drive impact, into that critical art coming at you, snatching away defeat.
Ripper. Sit down and shut up. Oh wait, this is the JP voices. Never mind. No, shit down and shut up.
No, not yet. Yeah, but Robotnik, pretty convincing. 2-0. Yes, we do know it is probably Reinhardt, but he's a bit undercover.
Yeah. He's we've established. Let's go with Robotnik for this. You know what? That he picked that name. We're gonna go with it, regardless of whatever reasoning behind it. There we go.
It's not Eggman today. It's Robotnik.
Exactly.
A lesser known.
Both the same people, right? But different names. So
it's the same, but different, but still same.
That's quite. I mean, that was impressive. Not gonna lie, with the Ken coming in. Just doing what Ken does best. You know, just kind of cleaning up house with pretty overwhelming offense. Even Bobotaku didn't really know how to deal with it, even on the JP. So obviously, you got the OD amnesia, which did land a couple of times, but it's one of those where it is still a reversal. If you do get called out on it, you will still get that 40% damage
for sure. And of course, Robotnik just showing. How to deal with it, how to bait it out. I mean, the neutral jump, even though for such a simple mechanic, I think is one of the most what's the word I'm looking for? Prevalent tactics and mechanics used
the neutral
in the
jump.
game.
Yeah, neutral jumps are just extremely powerful in this game. At least until you get up against the really, really dangerous players.
Yeah.
It will stop a lot of characters' burst options. So if Cammy wants to do like spin knuckle, anything like that, or any kind of forward moving special move like Superman punch, things that people want to do, neutral jump will beat, because your neutral jump, they'll go right under you, and then you put whiff punish them with a counter jump in. Yeah. But it also stops DI. It can also be used to like pseudo check drive rush if people are not ready. And obviously, like I said, when you do get to the levels where people are prepared, they will react and they will drive rush in, do their anti-air, and then you get that force knockdown state. But it's not always an option. Like some of these jump ins for some of the characters are ginormous. So even if you try and drive rush in and get the punish, you will get punished yourself. So
there we go. Now we got Jimmy, MDZ Jimmy versus Senzo, the Ryu versus Rashid. Rashid, very new character still. Slowly being figured out. We see Big Bird, the biggest player, picking up Rashid, really sticking with him. Now already, I mean, when you're stuck in the corner against the Rashid, I mean, it's still scary. The whirlwinds is there, and it's looking like Senzo has the hands on the driver's seat.
Yeah, that was very impressive so far. The offense is coming in, going with the fake overhead into the throw, but nice tech from Jimmy. Oh, I like that DI going through the whirlwind shot, but it wasn't close enough to be able to punish counter. Gets the drive rush sweep. Gonna burn himself out here, trying to force a mistake here from Senzo. But now he's in burnout for a while, and the SAR's down, the level 2. Oh, I like that, the dash forward just to block it, so you don't have to get mixed up. It's so smart from Jimmy's.
You gotta watch out for the chip. Goes for the YOLO DP, the Ume Shoryu, but not finding the mark this time. Senzo blocking in time. Route 1 goes to them.
Yeah, I wonder what he's looking for there. Probably just trying to react to anything, right? And just caught flinching a little bit. I like that. Wow. The fake whirlwind shot, trying to make him bait the reversal on the charged one. Smart stuff from Senzo. Honestly, Rashid's looking pretty good.
I mean, as Real Master in chat, Burnout versus Rashid is most of the time GG shake my hand. Especially if he has that level 2 on deck, sends out the tornado, that's like 20% in chip damage. But again, looking like Senzo doesn't need it. Overhead, cash it out, 69. Man, it's just unstoppable.
That was clean. I like that. The meaty overhead setup to link into the jab, get the confirm, was pretty clean. I mean, this Rashid, I think the overwhelming offense from Senzo is really doing Jimmy's here. He doesn't want to commit, but he's also, you can tell he's like still waiting for these reversals. He's playing around them perfectly. And that also, even without your reversal ever getting baited, when someone does that to you, you always feel like I can't reversal because they are trying to bait it,
Yeah. It's that mental stat that is so much more important in Street Fighter, because there's a lot of fighting games like Dragon Ball FighterZ where the amount of interactions is generally per character is less. In Street Fighter, there are so many moments where you can block, where there's a mix, or where you have to guess. But now, look at this. Jimmy, not in burnout, but still in the corner against Senzo. Drive impact is blocked, but no wall, so didn't really get anything off it. But there, it's close. Almost got it.
Yeah, it was just kind of banking. Is that gonna? The fireball's gonna hit though. Yeah, the level 2's not gonna come out. It's not invincible or anything. So just trying to get it out, trying to squeeze it in.
Oh, that was so smart.
Oh, it was a little too smart, using too much of your brain. It's like, let me use my projectile invincible move, but it wasn't fast enough to punish.
No, but yeah, that was still better display by Jimmy compared to the last game, but Senzo still nice. Oh, there is he found the right Tatsuya last.
Yeah, you can definitely react to it on the charge shot, but you have to be fast, and that's the only thing he was missing from the last interaction.
That was kind of nasty though. That hop over, go to the other side.
Good point, man.
Yeah, now Senzo actually, again, on match point. Jimmy now trying to claw his way back in, going out some fireballs.
Why not?
Good sweep.
Yeah, I think Ryu's got one of the best ones in the game, really, just in terms of speed, range, and stuff like that. They're all kind of similar, but definitely Ryu's is good. It's worth using.
Yeah, it's a very, very solid sweep. Of course, Ryu, this is not KOF. Ryu, one of the most solid all-around characters in the game. Oh, he tried the punish.
Well, if you see C4, he calls it, oh, nice! And actually, that gets the hit without extending himself into the SAR. But yeah, I mean, C4 calls him Ryu, so You know, you could be worse.
Ryu.
Apparently it is Ryu, but I don't see it, man. I don't see it.
I mean, it's the Japanese pronunciation Ryu. That means dragon. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Ryu.
I mean, sure, Ryu can.
There you
know?
go. And now speaking about the Shoryuken, now Jimmy he's finding the punish and the punish counter. That is big Damahe.
Yeah, that hit confirm off the donkey. When you get punish counter, you get extra time.
It's time for burnout as well.
Things like that. Oh, I mean, he doesn't want it. That's the problem. And he doesn't have a level 1 or anything. Or not the level 1 would help him versus the projectiles. We had no way of getting out of that. Very well played from Jimmy to make that comeback and even it out.
Yeah, that last round was all Jimmy. Senzo, apparently he did his homework, but yeah, Jimmy just came with the pop quiz. Senzo not prepared, and yeah, now we're at 1-1 score-wise.
Yep. Can do charge well one shot. No bait this time.
Well, that was
but,
smart. Yeah.
Yeah. Guaranteed. Definitely like those driver specials where you can send them out on guaranteed special moves that are going to be plus. In fact, most special moves that are plus, you can guaranteed do that on. Obviously, depending on your resources, you might or might not be able to do it. Wow, the neutral jump after that blocked whirlwind shot.
We tried that poke, maybe dropping the parry, but not quite. Jimmy close to burnout at this stage. And again, the sneaky side switch from Rashid. And there's the overhead again. Dude, this character is such a mixed monster. Jimmy just all over the place.
Yeah, he's just got so many tools, so many options, so many things he can do that he really can overwhelm you. And in a game where there's already so much, it can be overwhelming playing against the most simple characters, you know? Playing against a character that's suddenly very complicated is going to be hard, which is why I'm not looking forward to Aki, by the way. She looks
she looks like actual busted. But you are right with the amount of system mechanics. It's very daunting, and Senzo now has Jimmy exactly where he wants him. Overhead, no conversions. Good throw escape from Jimmy, though. Again?
Yeah, he wants that burnout, though. Okay, he's going to get it, but it's going to be on Senzo's terms. Trying to finish off with a throw, not going to be enough. Still great position. Oh, no. Yeah, because you're in burnout. You can't do that. It's a classic. Don't DI him. He's going to react.
Is there.
Senzo will react. Oh, no. He just jumps over. Instead, and being able to punish with that heavy kick, it's going to close it out. Over Jimmy, 2-1.
2-1. I'm looking at the bracket. That's the first, or actually the second 2-1 set of the bracket so far. And Jimmy, with the number 2 seed, already sent down to the loser's side of the bracket. So that's a pretty big upset. Senzo, not a player I am personally very familiar with, but of course, as I see people in chat saying that he is indeed, or they are indeed very active in the German scene, which is always a good thing to see. Yeah, Senzo moving on. They will face Joe Lagerwall, who took it 2-1 over Hyde. But up next is Froschmeister, the Frog Master, versus Gangryong. And Gangryong is, right? I believe, a Dalsim player.
Master.
Yeah, Froschmeister. That's German for Frogmeister or Frog.
Yeah, Frogmaster. I mean that's pretty good. That's a clutch name, you know.
Yeah,
that's
that.
Good. The Frogmaster. Who would you play if you're the Frog? Oh, I thought that was him. Never mind.
Oh, but, I was wrong.
I mean, who would you play if you're the Frogmaster? Apparently, you're playing Luke right now. That's what I see. He's going to be up against a Blanca.
Oh, you guys don't know who Froschmeister is?
I mean, he's probably number 1 seed for a reason.
Do you know Yosh? Have you heard of Yosh? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's Frogmaster Yosh. So this time,
oh my god,
the Froschmeister, the German-English mix-up.
Yo, people are coming in disguises today.
Yeah, dude's just smurfing today. Right?
This is like robotic. Transformers.
Yosh is
top players in disguise. Yeah, but that's cool. That's cool to see. I mean, for those who were not at the start of the stream, we have another hidden top player. We're not going to say who. Yeah, you'll find out soon enough. But yeah, up next, Froschmeister Yosh versus Gangryong. I was wrong before. I thought Gangryong was a Dalsim player, but no, it's Blanca, and that is as opposite as you can get, probably.
Yeah, probably. To be fair, I mean, in some ways, right? They are.
Down
opposites, but they're both the weird characters, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't even know if Blanca's that weird in this game, to be fair. He just plays good Street Fighter 6, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And then he's got that cheap level 2. That's all it is, baby. Oh, wow, the frame traps with the... I like that, actually, with the Blanca ball. because it's going to be safe anyway, right? You don't see those in block strings very often.
Oh,
but...
no, you don't, because that Blanca-chan is very hard to set up. Oh, there's the EX Blanca ball into the command grab. I mean, Blanca, so many tools, you forget he has one. And the moment you forget, it's when you get hit by it. Gangrion coming at swinging.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone react to it. It's weird. Like, people obviously they can jump command grabs because you know, you just hold up when you think the mix-up's coming. But versus reactable command grabs like JP's and like Blancas, it's like I can see it coming, but because it's not like a traditional Street Fighter command grab, you're like, oh, like you forget to jump. Yeah.
I mean, Marissa is like that as well. Oh my god, the perfect parry, almost got the punish. Now Gangrion putting themselves into burnout. Oh, we're not going down to Memphis just yet. Level 3 will probably be coming soon. But again, Gangrion with the anti-airs.
Oh, that's such a bad time to get counter hit or punish counter back throw into that corner, but does manage to jump out. And the level 2 not going to go
level 2.
Yeah, I think he was looking for a Blanca ball, but I don't know, maybe that was one of the interpreters messing him up there. Unsure, but either way, Gangrion is going to take in that first game.
Yeah, he tried to go beast mode, but was a little bit too antsy. Gangrion taking game number 1. Now Froshmeister, oh, he's throwing a lot more fireballs now. I noticed. Normally Luke, I mean, his Sandblast arguably one of the strongest moves he has in his toolset. But he didn't use a lot of them, but right now, I mean, you can't use them when you're stuck in a corner. Gangrion putting pressure on, that's the hop knee.
Back Blanca ball, gonna keep that corner control. I mean, Gangrion's been doing that almost every single time, so.
Oh, that was
DI, you don't want to get too carried away with sending these Sandblasters, or you're gonna get punished like that. And I mean, obviously Sandblasters are good as a way to discourage the Blanca ball and things like that. When you do commit, you know, they can be abused. While it is a fireball, it isn't quite the same as other fireballs where you can send them out of safe range. You can still get jump punished on a reaction.
Of course, the Hank Hill pocket sand. Froshmeister is happy to throw these out, but you're seeing a Gangrion adjusting to those as well. But there you go, solid pickup. Now you're stuck in the corner versus Luke. It's not a fun place to be.
Oh, I mean, it's not a fun place to be in Street Fighter 6, not even just against Luke. Nice interrupt from the fears. Just having all the corner control. Yosh is... the
spacing from Yosh, from Froshmeister. It's been really solid. The standing medium kicks. Hitting all night long. Oh, no anti-air. Once again, deer in headlights. And now, again, level 2 incoming. Oh, not yet, but it's command throw.
Again.
Oh, not like this.
Wait, he's gonna CA? There's no
not
way.
Like this.
Gangrion makes that comeback from almost an unwinnable round just through the back of some Blanca shenanigans. Oh my. Somebody get this man out of here. I'm ashamed.
I mean, that's that volatility of the Blanca. It is something you have to be careful because Blanca's... I mean, we've seen RMK Fast do it. We've seen, of course, the big one is Mena do it. If you don't keep a Blanca player in check, they, pun intended, will literally roll all over you, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. Because once, especially as you said, Laz, once they pop that level 2, you might as well just like, it's already half over.
We didn't even see the level 2 at any point there. He literally just he didn't need it. He didn't even use the Blanca dolls or nothing. Like that's what I meant. Like he is this weird gimmicky character, but at the same time, he just plays good Street Fighter. Street Fighter 6, I should say. You know, he just has all the tools necessary to win, and his normals are kind of obnoxious as hell. And then also he does have that like weird, okay, well, I'm losing. I'm winning so hard. I don't want to make anything. I don't want to do a risky decision. So you let Blanca just do his like whack ass mix ups on you, and yeah, he just needs to find 1 or 2 of them, and then hey, that CA is going to close it out because it does a boatload of damage.
You think like, I'm gonna block this whack ass mix up, and then you do indeed not block the whack ass mix up. Shout out to that meme, by the way. You see, anyone who has not been on Twitter, you've been missing out. The quotes. Dude, last DNF mentioned.
that was mine. Like you're welcome, DNF. I do as much as I can. Probably not as much as I could, but But
I mean, all eyes are on this Street Fighter 6 Cranky versus Master MT. Marisa versus Luke. Oh, we got the nice colors on the Marisa. I love it.
Okay, so Master hit us with the pre-match John, which means I know he's gonna win this 2-0. That's always how it goes. Like, nah, sorry guys. Like, you know what? I'm not that good. This matchup's kind of ass for me, and then they come in and wash him up.
I mean, it's the same reason why Venom is always rusty. He's always rusty. Venom is always rusty.
That's my secret captain. I'm always rusty. Backdash.
Oh yeah, that drive rush, standing medium kick, and there's a safe jump setup as well. Master MT, maybe he is gonna get washed because he's very low on life right now. One Gladius is what he could do, or a drive impact.
That was maybe he didn't have enough health to DI back there, so maybe it was a more calculated DI from Cranky there. But I mean, yeah, if he did react, that was definitely gonna be lights out.
Yeah, that's once you see Marisa charge up the Gladius, like, oh, let me back up a bit.
Yeah, you should always try to parry it, of course. And then if you did whiffs, you can try and drive rush behind it, things like that. What's his damage, man?
Yo, where's that life bar going?
Oh my god, she didn't even put herself in a burnout. That was just one drive rush cancel. One drive rush cancel right there.
Could have even extended with the EX or the OD rather. Oh, yeah, the reset into the low. Wow, Cranky already. He's literally cranking it up.
Cranky did not wake up on the right side of bed for sure. Ooh, what is like that drive rush? It looks so goofy, man. Why is it so good?
OD, rising uppercut. Gotta get them off your case at some point. There's the drive rush, good punish. Get a bit of corner carry as well.
Yeah, that Avenger no chaser, so good for the corner carry. Nice DI on the Superman. After that one block flash knuckle, he was like, I know it's coming. But the reaction got the safe jump, didn't close it out. And oh no, versus Marisa, that Charles Gladius just didn't think so.
In there, yup.
That's not it. That's not it, though.
One more hit. Beast mode, baby.
He actually woke up with the level 2 there. That was man. I guess he thought that. I guess if Cranky came close enough, he'd die to Chip. So, you know, it was kind of a calculated decision in that regard.
Yeah. Oh, the Gladius, the punish counter as well. Oh, but now Master T swinging back once again, going a bit of back and forth here. Oh, the perfect parry. Oh, just throw it in the corner. I mean, you got that huge damage scaling, so I do agree with that.
Yeah, I think it's always smart to go for a throw, especially on a jump in, because...
Oh
my god, the armor from Gladius going to get that punish counter. The command throw will put Cranky onto that set point.
As a Marisa player, this warms my heart. Seeing that, the command grab coming out at the end of the round, you hit so many people, because it's once again, it's the same with Blanca. You forget that Marisa has the command grab because she has the Gladius, she has the step kick, she has the Superman punch, she has so much. Then, oh yeah, she also has a command grab that does like 25% on any character.
My god, speaking of, well, more than 25%, this is going to be like over like 60% off of just one. This is a trade combo, by the way.
He's going to have 25% left.
Nah, if that, man. He's got level 3, though, so he doesn't need much. And the OD Rising Rocket going to bust him out of that corner situation. And an amazing neutral jump. This should be a great opportunity. Not going to be death, of course, because Marisa has a bunch of health. But it's going to give Master MT the life lead and potentially even out the games here.
Of course, and Cranky now not having I mean, Marisa lacking the reversal tool, so it's gonna be a pretty it's gonna be honest Marisa here. Perfect parry just in clutch, and now we got 1-1. We're tied up. Master MT with the adjustments.
Wow, yeah, not bad, especially coming back in that round after getting hit by that level 3. It always does hurt, but you got, you know, when you're at such a life deficit like that, you got to also think that I've still got my level 3. Like, realistically, I'm only like one combo away from being able to even that out. Nice check on the drive rush with that stand medium. It's so good for that.
Yeah. I mean, the stand medium, probably one of Marisa's best buttons in neutral, along, of course, with the charge heavy punch. Now, jumped themselves in the corner, tried to go for the sneaky cross-up, but Master MT has been so solid with the parries. There's the OD reversal.
Yeah, could have. Oh, we're gonna catch actually the Fierce right there. That's the one weakness of it. There we go. Big damage and burnout now for Cranky. Gonna have to find their way in without getting chipped out. The stun, not close enough to the wall. And you know what? Who has a really good burnout defense is Marissa.
That is indeed true. Try for the ambiguous cross, but not this time. Cranky now has the drive gauge back. But Master MT, I mean, we've been talking about the neutral jumps. Master MT showing how to employ them in the game plan and now has put himself on match point.
Especially when your opponent's in burnout, like they think it's pretty free to DI like in neutral, because if you stick out a button, it's not like you can DI back. But you know, again, neutral jump timings, they can definitely smoke you. Oh my goodness.
2 and 1. Oh, the throw escape again. There's a rising uppercut though. Master MT sitting on 3 bars. Cranky is as well. So there, I was gonna say it's gonna be a lot of damage when that punish hits. Gonna be step kick. Oh, actually just level 2. I don't think that's enough. Oh, it is enough.
Oh my god, it's always enough, man. It's Marissa, baby. Yeah, that scaling hadn't fully kicked in yet, so I don't think it ever does with Marissa, but either way.
Oh, huge
no, big
damage potential.
Oh, I wanted to
look at this life bar.
Luckily, there's no level 3 or he would have been smoked. There's a command grab though. Off the back of one big misinput. That's the problem with Street Fighter 6 right there. Is off of this one mistake, you could potentially lose the game. But hey, still got level 3 stocked up. Master MT does find the hit.
There's a level 3 coming out from Master MT now. Probably going to be a bit more even in life. Here, Cranky does have a bit of an advantage, but as level 2, that's the invincible reversal. Not enough, but is there the meaty setup? There is the rising uppercut, the OD. Not enough to go through the to the DI, and Cranky takes it home 2-1.
Wow. There are actually many reversal uppercuts that would have worked there, but the rising uppercut, like, it just didn't go up high enough, and so he didn't get out of the range of that DI hitbox before his invincibility ran out. Because I think if, like, again, if you OD reversal some DIs, you can land and get a punish, like, depending on what they are, which is quite funny. But unfortunately for SMT, but making it close. Did actually end up losing, like he said he would, but you don't like that defeatist attitude, you know? Might not know the matchup, but hey, it was close. And to be fair, that round all kind of fell apart when he did that fierce into the uppercut, which he obviously did not want. Wanted the fireball, but it does happen. It does happen. Sadly.
As you said, that is the input interpreter that a couple players have been a bit vocal about. Yeah, there's a couple players that have been vocal about the input interpreter in this game. Can be a bit all over the place, with buffers being longer at certain points than in other points of your character state. So maybe, hopefully there will be some quality of life changes. But yeah, I have been noticing it. I mean, I didn't notice it a lot, but now that people have been pointing out, I have seen quite a couple of situations where it's like, oh, hey, wait, no, I wanted the fireball, but I got a DP. Well, what's wrong with what's up with that? Or the buffer being very long when you're, for example, in block stun. Then you like press a button, you press half a second ago, still came out when you're out of block stun. So kind of all over the place, but still, the best players will still rise to the top. Speaking about, we got Senzo versus Robotnik.
Yes, Eggman, if you will. We believe this is going to be, this is the winners finals. Not winners finals, winners semi-finals to be able to get into that winners finals. For we are in top 8 already. But yeah, Senzo. Obviously, we saw them beat up on the first match against NBC Jimmy's with that Rashid. So going to see him again. This time up against the Ken, up against Robotnik. We'll see how well Robotnik knows the matchup. I think that's going to become very important, because realistically, there's not many people playing Rashid anymore. I mean, right now, Senzo's very impressed me a lot. But outside of that, the European players, there's AKA Jones, who does dabble in him a bit. And that's mainly what most players have done, like dabbled in Rashid, right? But now no one's really maining him. We've got Jammers, who's maining him right now until Aki comes out. But that's about it. I mean, obviously Big Bird as well, if you get the luxury to play with him.
That's the big one.
But outside of that, it will be tough to learn this matchup because he is sorely underrepresented.
Yeah, I think the way, I mean, Rashid is, we would talk about this before. Street Fighter is a game where there's naturally more interactions per game compared to other fighting games. Of course, there's other fighting games that also do that. But Street Fighter is known for those smaller interactions. Of course, there are the outliers like the Marisa who can just, who could just erase you in 2 combos, practically. I mean, I've seen the touch of death combos on Twitter, so, but with the amount of interactions, that makes Rashid in general a stronger player because he's very strong when he has you in that corner, especially when he has a corner, when he has those 2 bars. He sends out a tornado, like you got to block for your life because you got like 3 or 4 mix-ups coming towards you. If you guess wrong on once, say goodbye to at least 30% of your HP bar.
I don't even that, like, honestly, the level 2, you can get like a CA amount of damage if they get opened up that level 2 and you've got the drive bar to back it up. It is scary. That's kind of what makes it so intimidating. So you want to take these punish counter throws, but if he sets it up properly, he can get the punish counter throw and also still have the mix up. So yeah, kind of scary character, man.
I'll guess the sweep. It has that side switch, that hop. Ken also has that tool with the run Dragon Lash. A lot of people have been complaining about that. Oh, finds
punish. Nice. Rashid, one of those characters that can do that counter hit crouch jab into that low forward, and it's such a powerful tool. He can he can do drive rush low, like crouch short into low forward, which is crazy. So if he drive rushes at you and catches you walking back, he's gonna get a link into that low forward. It's so powerful. Oh no!
That medium spinning mixer, Robotnik straight goes into that level 2. Not enough, but there is Chip. Yo, we slowly walk forward.
Fuck that.
And sure you can.
Yes, sir. Of course. That's all we needed, man.
Oh, and there's
nice
the whiff.
Jump.
Good defense, but there's the OD version, the invincible on wake up. Oh, Senzo now finds the low forward. We walking out, but there is the tornado.
He jumped.
It's gaming time.
Yeah. Okay. Luckily, it was very close to him, so he could just block it. If you can just block it straight up before the Rashid player can knock you out of it, it's not as scary because you can just block it once and then block the air current mix-ups. But if he does get a chance to actually use it, oh, it's bad. Oh, spinning mixer, the wrong direction, all the way uptown. Gonna get punished for it. Brought back to the corner there with a DI. Should be able to close it out here for Robotnik.
There you go. Very clean, very surgical from Robotnik. There's a couple drops here and there, but still very, very, very solid. Taking game number 1. Top 8. Does that, I think that still means first to 3, right? Or am I mistaken?
Yeah, we have to double check on the format. No, it might say on challenge here. Should say on challenge.
It is first to 2. Only winners, losers, grand finalists. First to 3.
My bad.
There you go.
Okay.
We
still
are
first
savage.
to 2.
We are savage. You don't get that extra chance.
No. There's no room for mistakes here. Senzo trying to find Robotnik's mistakes, but has not been very successful so far.
Wait for playoffs if you want to get that first to 3. That's your reward. Guaranteed. Yeah. If you gotta be able to do that versus the Jinrai kicks, you gotta show that you're not, or that you know that you can punish that with an OD reversal like that. Definitely discourages all the Ken players from doing it.
Of course, that Jinrai kicks also one of the strong moves that Ken has. It's one of the knowledge check that Ken has. Ken, not a very big knowledge check character, not as big as like someone like Kimberly, but there's still a bit, and there's the DI. Side switch as well, optimal. Nice.
And of course, the opponent, we're going to wake up with a level 1, the Robotnik. Yeah, when your opponent's in burnout, you can do that OD spinning mixer without the worry about them being able to reversal level, or reversal, sure, you can send the SAR at him and get that air current and almost carry him all the way to the corner where he can get that wall splat, but not close enough. Robotnik going to take that chance to get the side swap and find the perfect range for the low forward. This should be more than enough.
The skill and fundies. And last 19 seconds left on the round. It looks like both these players just very happy to slow down the pace and just kind of work their magic. But now Robotnik with the aggression, the OD spinning mixer gets blocked. And now again, you're stuck in that corner. Welcome to hell.
Fight the way out now, though. Senzo got the air current. Just going to use it to jump forward. No anti. It's such a tough one to anti that one. Comes out so fast.
Coast to coast. Robotnik trying to get out of it, but no. The air to air is there for Senzo. There's the level 2 again. Time for some mix-ups.
Yeah, backing off right there. Obviously, just up that level 2. Now got the throw loops happening in the corner. Rashid's is definitely one of the better ones. And he can mix it up as well and go for that whirlwind shot instead. Does leave him at +8.
Oh, we train normals. Oh, there's the EX. All right, jumping. We blocking the jumping. Yo, check it with the jabs into level 3. Actually, is that gonna be enough? I think it is.
I think that's enough. This level 3 does so much damage. Senora Pa. Oh, he's alive. Never mind. The pixel alive. Gonna keep him there. Oh, nice. He threw the DI. He obviously couldn't DI back. Doesn't have the help for it. And now Senzo is still with a chance. Gets the OD spinning mixer. Oh, but can he follow it up? He can't. He's in burnout chip. He's gonna close it out. If he doesn't do anything, there it is. The fireball.
Yeah, the OD fireball. That was such a rough game for Senzo because it legitimately looked like he was going to bring it back, but Robotnik kept his cool, taking it home anyways, sending Senzo to that loser's side of the bracket. Still has a chance though, so it's not over for Senzo just yet. And as you said, Laz, very impressed with what I'm seeing so far coming out of Senzo. Considering who he had to play against. So, yeah, very excited to see more of him. Yeah. Of course, Rashid still comes with a lot of unfamiliarity, I feel.
Yeah, at least I like this highest level of play. Like, I did mess around with him quite a lot when he dropped. I thought, yeah, this is my... This is my new character. I was like, yeah, you know what? I hadn't really found the character I really enjoyed. And then I picked up Rashid and I was like, yeah, he's kind of cool. But he genuinely just had too much going on for me. I was like, I couldn't quite, I didn't want to invest that much time to be able to figure out like even just what I'm doing, you know? Because he is, especially compared to the Street Fighter 5 counterpart, he's just so much more complicated. But well, I'm sure we'll get to see him a bit more later. For now, Robotnik, aka Reinhardt's going to sit in that winners finals. Very pretty, waiting for the challenger to approach between Cranky and Gangrion.
Cranky, of course, on the Marisa and Gangrion with the shenanigans Blanca that we've seen before. But now Cranky, I mean, that's the danger of Marisa. She can just like dictate the pace of the match with her big buttons and the big moves. But the Blanca-chan is there. It's not charged though. So yeah, Cranky does not have to be careful. There you go, level 1. Boom.
Diablin of Marisa.
To be fair,
she never really says it.
Oh, yeah, she should.
Like, if anyone, any World Tour enjoys in chat, like when you get that Marisa level 1, your character pops the hell off when they use it. They go hard with the voice lines, man.
Oh, there's the command grab as well. When you least expect it.
Oh yeah, I mean, again, you kind of forget this character is genuinely a grappler until you're getting grappled. All right, here it comes. Knock him down. That back attack is still there. He's gonna do the shimmy for you. You don't even need to, man. Easy mode, baby. Put up the thing. Yeah, wake up level 2. Wow, that was punish counter as well. So just punished the doll. He wasn't up high enough, I don't think.
Oh, the punish counter, the throw, big damage. Oh, he tried to go for the counter. But there is the slide. Again, gonna take him round 1 or round 2 actually. Dude, that first round went by so quickly. I forgot.
It's Marisa, like, let's just be like that.
Right. More neutral, more footsies, but no, never mind. Skip footsies, we doing OD Blanca ball.
No more footsies here.
Oh,
unnecessary
violence.
Nice, no way. And knows the link off of this as well. Misses the forward medium punch for the safe jump. But he's still pretty happy with the situation.
Uh-oh, stuck in the corner against Marisa. Damage, hell. Tried to go for the command grab again. Gangrion now ready for it. Jumping away. Tried to go for the hop mix. Stayed on the same side. Cranky did not guess correctly. Doing some Samus Aran impressions. And with that, Blanca-chan is going to be a world of her level 2 again. It is not blocked.
Again, it worked out. Obviously, her one true reversal outside the level 3. Ah, the forward fears. The Blanca nail coming in. The range on that is so deceptive. So if you're not ready, you get sniped. Yes,
I mean, both of Blanca's forward lunging heavy buttons, like the sweep as well. They have such incredible range, but once they're blocked, oh, you're gonna eat a fat punish. But Gangreon finding those, but Cranky now finding the DI. Big damage again.
For that corner control, gonna get the punish count forward throw. Keep that corner control with that drive rush in. Gonna tick him into the command throw. This time, no jumping out for Gangreon now. And round 2.
Again, when you least expect it. Opens up with the step kick. Dude. Laz.
Ouch. Bro, he's getting punched up. I mean, it's just, you gotta remember to hold up. It is still a command grab. It's scary, but...
Right back at you, says Gangreon, though. I got one, and another level 2, of course. It is the most solid reversal option Marisa has. You have to be aware. I believe Cranky has been like 3 for 3 so far with those level 2s on reversal.
Yeah. Oh, waking up the level 1 this time. That one doesn't land. And Gangreon gonna walk up with that roundhouse punish, butt him out with the DI, and then oh wait, no way,
no,
he's dead. That was so clean.
God. No way! Wow. I cannot believe that just happened.
The Scrutum stance to blow through the DI and then get the command throw punish counter. That was madness.
Yeah, I for sure, I was just gonna call it and say round goes to Gangreon, but nah, Crank was like, no, not over just yet. And the command grabs just keep on going. There's the wall splat as well.
Jump. That down forward fierce, and then the infold again. A perfect KO for Crank. He's got to hold up at some point. Yeah, you have
perfect round. That was a prime Marisa round. Let's see if Gangreon can adjust, because whatever Gangreon was doing is not working anymore, because it's now always up to Cranky. Right, the approach with the Blanca balls. So there's the air-to-air. Big damage time now for Gangreon. And again, it hits again, Laz.
Of course it does. Always hits, man. Oh my god, another one, the unfold. That's always hitting. Gonna get a DI though here. Gonna whip punish that Gladius. Gonna get the side swap. Gangreon got a good chance to finish this off. But you're gonna have to go for the stun to the wow, the level 1, the wake. Is that gonna be, it does beat the DI, of course it does. Nice.
And once Marisa gets hit in that level 1, it's a guaranteed punish. I think she even gets like a bit more damage because of the counter. But yeah, that was just, I mean, game 1, honestly, that was all Gangreon, but level 2, Cranky just, download complete, as we say. First game is data, and Cranky was just all over Gangreon, putting themselves in winners finals, gonna fight Robotnik. I don't know if that's a prize or a punishment. I don't know.
Well, we're gonna see. To be fair, he's looked quite strong. I'm sure Robotnik might jump some of these command grabs, so you're gonna have to watch out for that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. By the way, I don't think we've done this yet, but of course, check out the match arena for both the tournament. This tournament itself, and of course the full season of Challenger League here at 2BCU. Be sure to put ! Match Reno in the chat. Click on the links, click on the buttons. Everyone here loves fighting. We all know you love pressing some buttons, so might as well press some buttons and give some free money in the process. Click the claim code button. You add 25 cents for absolutely free onto the pot. You do not have to pay any single cent. Just log in with your favorite social media accounts. Meanwhile, you can also support on a Ko-fi or Ko-fi. I have no idea how you spell that. And we're trying to reach the goal of 800 euros so we can pay all of these beautiful players. I mean, they're putting on in the effort. And Laz, I'm pretty sure you agree, effort should be rewarded.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, also, the goal for 800, anything that is donated will be doubled by a very generous TO, I believe. So, yes, we can bankrupt him if you so desire, if he wasn't already in debt. So, hopefully not. But, yeah. Is it Ko-fi? I imagine it's a coffee cup. So it must be like, it's coffee. Yeah. It's coffee, right? It's coffee.
Yeah.
3 euros. Get out of here, Rex. Who asked you, huh?
Wow.
Who asked you?
By the way, did you know that Rexu lost 2 games of Strife against Cert at last UFA?
No, but do you know that I beat Rexu 20-19 in Melty Blood?
Wow. Wow, Rexu, you are so free.
He
you
taught
are
me,
so bad.
He taught me, and I managed to win this. I'm not a Melty Blood player, but I am now, baby. I got more Melty Blood achievements than anything else.
You take that to the bank.
Actually, I've got a DNF and a Street Fighter medal. So, and a Grand Blue medal actually. So those count. That was from Hassan Crash last year. So,
I mean, speaking about multi-game champions, Laz, is it time? No, it's not. Of course, not time yet because they're chilling in winners finals. Think up next. Let's see, Gangrion. Is it? Oh, actually, no. Master MT versus Babu Taku. Babu Taku saw in the first game with, of course, the JP. That's to fight Master MT, who has been playing Luke for this tournament. So that's a pretty interesting match. Of course, Luke can fight a bit from a distance with the Sandblast. Of course, not all the Sandblasts go full screen, but we all know that JP is just such a nasty zoner. Like, I would say Dalsim is more of a traditional zoner. Of course, pioneered, of course, that whole character archetype back in the day. But JP is the definition of a nasty zoner.
Kind of weird. I don't know. Like, I feel like zoning. It sounds silly, but I don't think zoning is like really a thing in the Street Fighter 6 in the way you think it is. Like, because the way most people think of zoning, right? Because you're not like explicitly trying to push your opponent away and then just hitting projectiles, because parry exists and there's no chip damage. So I mean, how are you going to win? By making them block moves that will never do damage to them, right? So pretty much every zoner in this game, anyone with oh my god, goodness. Perfect spacing. But yeah, pretty much any zoner in this game will have a way of setting up offense from a full screen situation. Like that's why the drive rush fireballs in this game is because, well, funny enough, if you just have fireballs, it's just not good enough. Like, you know, it's because your opponent can just sit and parry from full screen and with a life lead never get hurt.
Yep, for sure. But now, Babu Taku, he was doing pretty solid, but now Master MT is finding the ways in. There's the EX Sandblast. Now working the zoner in the corner. Once again, deer in headlights. DI is blocked. You get wall splat, and that was that round just turned around for Master MT.
Yeah, very quickly.
And of course, we keep saying, even though JP is a zone, he's still very dangerous up close. But Master MT again finds that confirm.
Yep, that's that neutral jump we've talked about quite a few times tonight. It's just going to be so good at being able to punish, you know, anything like that, like the random DI, things like that. Gets the punch kind of back for the hill now. Babu Taku though can change this around very quickly.
Oh yeah, and the strength of the JP. There you go. Round 2 goes to Babu Taku. Oh, stream is dead.
Come down. Man, what's wrong? Yeah, it seems. I
mean, our stream is lagging as well.
Yeah, it seems like.
Yeah, Discord stream is having issues. Stream is now back, looks like. German internet at its finest. Right. Well, all right. Oh, but now Master MT has he found the jump in with the ambiguous, taking game 1. We got there. Got some technical difficulties, but we'll get there in the end. Master MT taking game number 1. I mean, but still, Babu Taku is looking very solid, looking like a very solid matchup here, player-wise.
Yeah, definitely.
Sweep.
Down forward fierce. It's very, very tricky button to deal with. Just incredibly long range knockdown tool. I like that use of the OD teleport. I mean, the OD departure into the teleport. Just be able to get that side swap, get the screen positioning, good check on the drive rush. Now we get the conversion. But yeah, I mean, also that's another thing. Projectiles in this game are very good at automatically tracking your opponent's approach, right? So people love doing drive rush. They want to get in on you. You know what says no to drive rushing? It's a freaking projectile. It's a ghost. It's a spike in your face.
So it's the actual stop sign. You have to calm down a bit, of course. And now, yeah, Master MT stuck in the burnout. That's when that chip damage actually comes into play. Now, very low HP. No, like, he only has 1 meter, but now Babutaku now stuck in burnout. This is where things could get scary. And of course, there's the stun. Simple equation. Burnout plus corner plus DI equals stun. Now Babutaku has recovered his drive gauge. Again, the wall splat, lads.
Was not ready for the DI on the hit. Got reset into it, and Yosh from an unlikely position maybe will be able to make that comeback happen. You know, when you do burn yourself out, that is a risk you put yourself into. Even though he wanted to close it out, chip out his opponent with the OD projectiles and stuff, you gotta think, if I burn myself out here, is that gonna lose me the game, you know?
Yeah, that was a good awareness. I mean, Master MT. Holding your chill, your cool is so difficult in this game as well, with Street Fighter 6 being so volatile at the moment. But again, Master MT working the zoner in the corner.
Neutral jump, wow, neutral jump into the eye to punish that stand medium kick. Gonna give Babutaku a lot of space now. Gonna even just spend it with that level 3 to really cash out on that life lead, on that drive gauge lead. But again, Yosh with that level 3 is only really 1 hit away, 1 good punish counter, and he could close it out.
Oh, Master MT, yep, there you go. The spikes. Taking round 2, final round this game, number 1.
Yeah, you can let loose with that heavy flash knuckle when you got that level 3 stocked up, because the easy answer in DI is no longer an option. Oh, speaking of DI right there, Yosh sneaking some of these in on Babutaku. Trying to bully this man.
Low short. Low short finds the mark now. Oh, wow, the neutral jump to get away from that drive reversal. Once again, the roles have been reversed. There is the level 3. We going down to Memphis.
Okay, this is what he's been saving that level 3 for. It's going to be big damage. Holy moly, off of just the 1 hit confirm. And now, a DI will close it out, and you got to be worried now. You got hit by a couple of these Babutaku. You got to be worried about the next one. Low short. Oh my god, maybe you could have confirmed with that 1 jab with a drive rush. Wasn't there, though. And the crowd's strong going to catch Babutaku. Maybe holding up. Trying to get out of that corner. There we go, Yosh. Taking it 2-0. Moving on in this loser's top 8 bracket.
Yeah, Babutaku being eliminated. Sadly, no more chances left. Up next, Ganglion versus Leak. Not a player. Oh, we've seen before. Versus
we haven't seen on
Robotnik.
stream. Yeah, we've seen Ganglion, but we haven't seen Leak yet.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He did go up against Robotnik. He wasn't on stream though. Did lose that one 2-0, unfortunately. So but did claw his way back in that top 8 from the losers bracket, beating out .exe and Joel Lagawal. So yeah, we'll see the Manon coming up against the Blanca. Should be an interesting matchup. I know this is a matchup we saw a lot at the gaming hotel with Leak up against Kirchheis, I think it was, with the Blanca. There was a couple of Blancas there actually, which is funny. So should be warmed up in the matchup potentially, but yeah, it won't be the most the easiest matchup, even if you're warmed up in it.
Yeah, of course, and Manon, sadly, one of the more underrepresented characters. Of course, the big one is, of course, Idom. I don't know if he still plays her, but he has been one of the stalwarts of the character. Of course, Random and Luffy, most notably, think still plays Manon as well. Considered one of the lesser, stronger characters. And I don't want to say weak, because all characters can do massive damage, especially when she has those medals. But Blanca considered a bit more dominant, but Leak already putting themselves into burnout, and against Blanca especially is not a place where you really want to be. Yeah,
I mean, burning out early always feels bad, but at the same time, oh my goodness, that's a throw bait with the command throw. That was kind of nasty. So everyone does manage to get the forward jump out of that DI situation. Finding that mid-screen. Slowly getting pushed back. Still gonna find that command grab. There's one. That's 2 in a row. Oh, that's 3 medals. It's like, I don't know. It doesn't. Maybe trying to wait for the OD reversal there. Doesn't come.
Oh yeah, there's the I think it was crouching medium punch straight into the electric storm. Gangreon taking around 1, but again, there you go. Finish it off with the throw. There's level 4 now. That makes Manon so stronger. Once you get into that round 3, all of those command grabs. Going to do 33% at least. Finds a good jump in. No! Gangreon hits back.
Yeah, getting that neutral jump coming into play. Oh, nice. The Manon jump heavy kick, so powerful. Only needs to find one more hit to close out this round, and off that whiff, reversal, OD blankable. Gonna get punished with the command throw. That's 5 medals for Leek.
Oh, that now already has Leek one hand on this game. Gangreon still trying to find their way in. That OD Blanca ball.
Right. And here comes the level 2 for Blanca with the wake up level 2 though from Leek. Not gonna work out. Yeah, just too much forward momentum. Not gonna catch the Blanca above his head.
Perfect KO as well. Gangreon just going absolutely nuts, doing their best Samus Aran impression with the screw attack. Yeah, just Leek kind of on the back foot at the moment. Gangreon just all over the place. See if Lee can make the adjustments though. He did get the 5 medals, and that is not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta land 4 command grabs or 4 hit grabs. Or oh my god, pulls him in, baits the OD reversal, and gets the 2nd command grab. Oh, Leek.
He tried to go for the 3rd one for sure.
Yeah, why not? Why not? See when they'll hold up. See if you can make them hold up. Oh no, punish count back throw though. Gets caught trying to hold up as well, and can be closing that out pretty quick. Medals on the board.
It's a good start. 3 medals and the first round in your pocket. That's a very good start for the Manon. But we saw what Gangreon was able to do previous game. Already with that OD Blanca ball straight into level 2. The Blanca-chan on screen as well. Laz, what do you do?
You do your best. That's all you can do. Gonna be burnt out in the corner now. Gonna get the jump out though, so now that stun is not a factor, and still gonna get a punish on that while the Amazon River down forward. Up forward, out that corner. Counter on the jump here. Oh no, are we gonna see anyone jump my? Oh my god! Are we gonna see anyone jump any command grabs today?
He can't keep getting away with this, Laz.
Manon, and now Blanca. No one jumping him.
Nope. No jumpings. Feet are made of concrete. You can't jump anymore. You got those weight reinforced boots from Zelda Twilight Princess so you can walk underwater. Apparently they did not deactivate. And again, I mean, there's level 2 again. I mean, this is now very hard for League to deal with. What do you do? Gangreon trying to work on the perfect.
Oh my. You might be getting it at this point. He's found one more hit. The neutral jump to bait the throw tech, and that's going to be it. Top 8 finish for League, but getting stuff down by Blanca again, man. That's never a good feeling.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, command grabs. I mean, Blanca, I mean, he's known for his shenanigans with the Blanca-chan and with the ball. And because of that, you just seem to forget he still has that command grab. And as we said, of course, still with the Marisa, it's that moment when you least expect it. That's when it hits. When you try to look for the Blanca ball, when you try to look for the way out of the Blanca-chan, that's when that command grab hits, saying you just die.
Yeah. Yeah, you can, I mean, all he was really doing as well, he's using it to do a throw bait, right? Because your opponent tries to attack, you're in the air, it whiffs, you get that punish counter throw, which is going to be more damage, mind. So it's a pretty interesting use of the command throw. We don't really see many Blancas use it too much outside of a way to potentially close out the game very quickly, if that makes sense. So
I mean, that's that factor again, right? When you least expect it, when you're trying to, when it's at the end, when you're at your back foot, when you got like 10% HP, and you're just looking for maybe there's an empty low, maybe there's just a tricky jump in, and then okay, I forgot about the commander because there's so many things needed to keep track of, especially when a character that has so many tools to open you up.
Yeah, that's basically it, right? And the mental stack is a very real problem with this, or one of the hardest things about the game. So So suddenly you start mixing other things. Like it is still risky, right? That's the problem. Like you throw in why is he doing a reactable command grab in a game where you can get punished counter command thrown by this leak player playing on Manon who's going to do 60% to you, and it's like, well, this is probably why, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and guys, for those who have been noticing, there are a bit of technical difficulties with either the Twitch server or an internet connection, but we do persevere. We're in the green for now, so let's keep the green up. Only full bar connections, no Wi-Fi's.
I think it's when we're in game it seems to happen. So maybe we just keep the cameras on us. We just give you guys close your eyes. You can just imagine the game. It's a much better
radio commentary. Yeah, old school radio commentary. But looking at, we're down to our top 5 winners. Finals is still chilling between Cranky12 and Robotnik, who is not the person you think he might be. So take a look at the back, and you might find out who that actually might be. And down in losers, we just saw Leak being defeated by Gangreon. And on the other side, we got Senzo versus Master MT, which is the match that we got coming up next. Senzo, with, of course, the Rashid coming out strong. Master MT with the tried and true Luke.
Yeah, did see him pretty good up against Cranky. Couldn't quite finish it off though. Obviously, it was a fairly even match. And a matchup you're not comfortable with is always pretty impressive. We've seen quite a few good Lukes in Germany as well. Obviously, we had Yosh in there, and now Master MT. And again, Senzo's been really impressive on this Rashid, so I'm glad we get to see more of this character again. And characters really sorely underrepresented, and we need better Rashids. You don't want to be left behind in terms of the character meta. Like, it happened in Street Fighter 5 a bit, but we just had no good Rashid players. And then when we go to travel internationally, guess what? All the freaking Rashid players smoked us because no one knew how to play the matchup. Especially in Street Fighter 5, where the netcode meant you were limited with who you could train with.
Hashtag fine on my end.
Nowadays, you got a lot more freedom. Like you could definitely play, Big Bird and all that pretty reasonably in higher ping matches and have competitive games. But it wasn't always the case. Speaking of high ping,
we got a forced stare down here. The guy in the back's just chilling. He's like, what's going on? These two dudes miming. We do have a lobby issue. Also, one of the things that I've seen people having to change DNS settings or port settings to get stable connections. It's very rare though. The one that comes to mind for me, of course, is Nick V. He had some pretty big issues trying to play online, and it seems like we're getting hit by all sorts of bugs at the moment.
Yeah,
our stream is fine.
Our stream is fine. Your stream's down.
Yeah, now there's a network error on Twitch. I think that this looks like an ISP thing.
Yeah, because it does.
Yeah.
Okay. We're back.
We back, boys. As we said, we persevere.
We'll get through this. At first, I was like, "Oh no, it's not another Steam maintenance thing, is it?" But never mind. We had the ending to ICFC yesterday was hilarious because it was literally on the last hit of the combo before the level 3 came out. Steam maintenance happened and cut out.
They had to speed run before the Steam maintenance.
Basically,
it's at 1 a.m. right every night, something like that.
It's
depending on where you are.
About it kicked up about 11:15. So
that's early then. I remember it's always at around 1 a.m. for CEST fellas, but I mean those Street Fighter sets, they can go into real DGen hours. The way people have been playing the game, People just don't want to stop playing.
I can't blame him, man. I mean, it's only been 2 months, but yeah, people cannot get enough of this game. And you know what? Neither can I. Neither can you, J3.
Yeah.
So can't blame him.
No, for sure, for sure. I think this is this still round 1. I think it's game number 2 because there says 1 win on Senzo's side. Look like Senzo did take the first game of the set. Now Master M3 has to find their way back. So far, this game's going pretty evenly. There's some projectile throwing and kicking going on. There's the good confirm for Master MT though. Not as much damage as I would have liked to see, but the jump in heavy kick.
That is something you gotta do to be at the next level in this game. Is like always be aware of your resources and know how much your opponent's life's got. And like it sounds simple, right? But just do the optimal stuff right there. You know, if he knew he could do the drive rush off the crouch strong that he hit, and then from there you can do your whole combo, probably kill, and like it would have been worth it. Oh, what a bait on the spinning mixer!
Great bait, mate.
I rate 8 out of 8.
There you go. Let's go, lads, with the confirm.
Beat you to it. The confirm. The commentary confirm.
Let's go.
Now, that was a tag combo. I literally, we're playing Project DAO. I tagged you in, and you finished it for me.
Oh, let's go. One button supers. And Master MT only needing 1 button to finish off. And now we're at 1-1. Master MT putting 1 on the board. Senzo not as dominant as it looks. Wow, starting off with a perfect parry.
Ooh, big whiff. I hate Rashid's whiff throw animation. It's the worst,
goofy,
man. It's a low short. What do you mean? That's not a throw whip. What do you mean I could have he tried to tech?
He has that animation kind of, if you're not used to, of course, Rashid throwing with the leg. It kind of throws you off of other animations. But now Senzo throwing off Master MT's game plan. Just steamrolling all over. Because now Senzo is on that match point.
I love Senzo's use of the air throw. Like, I literally forgot Rashid had an air throw until we saw him use it in that first set of the day. And then he used it like 3 times. And it's like, it's actually great and it's disrespectful because you surf your opponent. Like, it's a double whammy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, big punish. No. Wow, he perfect parry off the drive rush. Off the low forward. Got that corner control. The meaty is gonna land.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the sand blast, but I was like, well, I didn't really hit meaty. It's not quite the same.
No, not quite.
Oh, but it is close at that range. Trying to challenge, but yeah, you can't really. It's a tough situation to deal with when he is spaced out like that. And MT not going down quietly. Gonna bring us to a final round, final game.
We're still first to 2, only winners, losers, and grands are first to 3. No second chances here. Final round of the set. Oh, good OD spinning mixer. That was a good anti-air. Get off me.
Yep.
Good little confirm. Master MT looking for the moves, but Senzo happy to just chill on defense, throwing out the tornadoes.
Yeah. It's when you get him to get that charged whirlwind shot outfit, it's a little scary because he just can do so many different things. So you want to approach to interrupt that. Oh my! The early roundhouse from Senzo was so smart because he knew his opponent was going to try and meet him in the air.
Oh, finds to throw again. The tornado is still there. Master trying to jump. Is that gonna be enough? No, not quite. Actually, it is. I keep forgetting. Rushy can the combos just go on forever. Yep. Senzo taking it 2-1.
All right, very clean with the OD spinning mixer. It's when you got that air current, yeah, that damage. If you just get hit by, it's crazy, man. It is crazy.
What do you do?
Only $3, Nick. You're right. You know what? You're right. We got some match arena codes to claim. That's for sure. We got some work to do, chat. At least claim the season one, right? Or at least claim the qualifier one, because the season one will be up for the next 11 weeks, which, you know, we've got plenty of time to claim all those codes. But the qualifier one will be only for today's tournament. So if you want to try and help contribute to the prize pool, of course, it's Match Arena. There's the free claim codes right there, 25 cents to the prize pool for free.
Just like that.
Very much appreciated.
It is literally that easy. And
look,
wow, no breaks. Straight into loser semi. Senzo versus Gangrion. Senzo still trying to keep that momentum up from last time. Of course, Rashid is one of those characters that can thrive off momentum so well. There you go, Gangrion. I mean, it's in the name, right? Spinning a mixer.
Spinning a mixer. He does mix. Faust.
Yep.
Goofy ass character.
Goofy character.
Goofy ass. My reversible input engine. He hate to see it.
Oh, there you go. EOD spinning mixer again. And I mean, as soon as Rashid players have those 2 bars stocked, it's like, all right, triple backdash level 2.
Yeah, I mean, another one, bro. No. Okay, I'm gonna need someone to keep count of these command grabs.
Yep.
I might have to go back and just watch and see how many he's landed. Man, Gangrion it's just violently aggressive with this Blanca. Like, it's not afraid. Obviously, the surprise hop strings, they're not safe, but he makes it look safe the way he's getting it out so often.
Yeah.
Oh, nearly catch the jump.
Wow, that could have been a lot of damage. Senzo very lucky to be alive at the moment. There's the trade.
The roundhouse trading like that off of the low forward. I mean, they're both 7 frames, I guess, but that was okay.
Try to get with the neutral jump in. Again, throw loops, but no, Gangrion. Tekken. Oh, there's the punish counter. Yeah, footsies.
Damn. Gonna go into that level 3, not using that level 2 at all, just wants all that drive gauge back, all that drive gauge damage, all that damage even. But you know what I see? I see Senzo, those 2 bars of his own. He's looking for some space, he's looking for one hit to be able to set up the SAR and then potentially put himself in a game-winning position.
Again.
Oh, somebody stop him!
He can't keep getting away with this.
He can't keep getting away with this.
Yeah, first game.
Get away.
I mean, Blanca, I was talking about Senzo with, of course, the momentum. But Blanca so strong at just stopping you in whatever you're trying to do. Because, yeah, there's the Blanca-chan as well. But the Blanca ball is such a strong tool to just keep your opponents in check. Because when you hit, it's free damage. And when they block, you just run away.
Yeah, basically. Eagle Spike. So good in this game, man. I love it. One of my favorite moves. Nice neutral jump on that roundhouse. Big punish trying to charge up the whirlwind shot with the wrong angle. Lets Gangrion jump in like that. And now Senzo's still in burnout, getting closer to that corner where he can get stunned. And you know, okay, it does recover just in time.
It's back. It is Senzo got his drive gauge back, so the threat of the stun is now gone, but now Gangrion with the threat of death.
Of course, the +1 situation after that forward medium kick. And my man Senzo, not afraid to let it loose.
Let it rip sometimes. I mean, the Beyblade, what's in the name? Senzo trying to keep alive, of course. There's the level 2. With the Eagle Spire, all right?
Oh, the OD Blanca ball though to get out of that throw situation. Right, spike. And again with that Blanca ball, not afraid.
Oh, again, dude, no way.
No one has jumped it. This has landed every time, J3. I can't believe this. Someone, please.
I can't believe it either. It's the amount of command grabs that have been hit. It just doesn't stop.
Oh my goodness.
Is there something in the water or something?
I don't know, man. You're gonna have to ask the Germans. I wouldn't know. Oh my goodness. Okay. I never thought I'd have to try and learn Blanca's command grab move name because I'd never see it, but here we are. I'm having to look it up.
We're being forced.
Nice.
OD Blanca ball to get the Rashid off him though. Gotta be careful before that Blanca-chan. Now its charge is coming at you, but the parry was good time. Now Senzo thwarting the threat of the Blanca-chan. 3 bars should be enough here with the confirm. There you go. It's now 1-1. Stays alive.
Yeah. And we very, very rarely see this Rashid level 3. I think I was talking to Jammers and he was like, yeah, you only ever see it when the stars align, basically.
Yeah.
If you somehow manage to make it into that final round without ever using that level 2 and still won, then yeah, you'll see the level 3 to close it out.
Oh, perfect parry. Very good. That's the punish counter. I mean, again, Wow, that was the smartest bait I've ever seen.
Oh, it's so tricky trying to get him with the beak assault, the overhead. Not going to be able to hit. Gets OD reversal, but the eagle spike actually punishing. I love that on reaction to the doll. Oh, hits him out of the air with the whirlwind shot. No confirm though.
Wow, this is a different Senzo compared to the last game. That should be enough with the level 1. No, not quite. Needs one more hit. And there's the jab, the crouching jab.
Damn. All right, that's set point now for Senzo after being down 1-0.
I mean, Senzo with the adjustments and just Rashid doing Rashid things, and you cannot let Rashid do his thing because again now Gangreon in a world of hurt. The DI could be there as well, but for now it's throws on throws.
Yep, and that corner pressure from Rashid is one of the best, man. It is so hard to deal with. Plus on block normals, the Arabian Cyclones are coming into the oh, and again that same bait. The OD not going to be enough. He could have level 1s, but well, he's got the set up for the level 2 now, and with Gangreon so close to burnout, I wonder what he's going to do. He put it on the level 1, but oh, he does parry all of it. He gets 1.5 bars back. Nice. The punish counter throw on the perfect parry, or on the parry attempt. And Senzo moving on.
Wow, that is I mean, we keep saying as a meme, but that was actually hashtag downloaded. The way Senzo was able to adjust the game plan to whatever Gangreon was trying to do, because we saw in game 1, Gangreon just absolutely unstoppable, was able to keep Senzo in check in every single way. But yeah, game 2 and game 3, that was just all Senzo knew exactly what to do at what moment. And yeah, eliminates Gangreon of this first tournament of the 2BCU Season 7 qualifier.
Yeah. And now we got a top 3 lined up. Senzo going to be waiting in that losers finals while we get the winners finals to step up between
by
Frankie
the way, sorry to butt in so rudely, Lazarus, but we got a direct contribution to the match arena of 5 USD by Leak, one of the competitors, showing that we always try to we always support the fighting game players. So yeah, match arena for today is now at $8.75. That is a good chunk of change. Yeah,
and of course, again, this is a Challenger League, so things will be going for at least the next 11 weeks. So hopefully next week we won't have any of these technical difficulties. We'll be back stronger than ever, as always, and get everyone signed up. I think next week I'm not commentating, so I'll be in the bracket at least. You're gonna play me.
Nice. I mean, I won't be on comms as well, but I'll definitely be checking out at least how the bracket goes. Maybe watch some bit, because I mean, dude, Laz, I have to be honest with you. I love commentating, but man, grown-up life is hard at the moment. I'm just, nobody told me that once you hit like 25, you're just in a perpetual state of tiredness. No one prepared me for that, and I'm. Dude, it's so hard.
In the next 2 years, you'll learn to live with it, and then it'll be over again.
Yeah, again, we'll persevere, because up next, it is time for a winners of finals last. We're finally in first 2-3 territory. It is Cranky, number 12, versus Robotnik. And chat, I'm just going to tell you, that is not who you think it is. Laz, tell me.
It is Eggman. Sorry, I gotta point out though, just Dave. It's pronounced goat. Actually, it's not leak. It's a Swiss name. You guys wouldn't get it.
All right. It's a language barrier, of course.
Yeah, we wouldn't understand. But okay, we'll call him Goat from now on. He deserves it. But yes, Robotnik. Obviously, who is this mystery man? Is he straight out of Sonic? Probably not.
No, he is. We'll leave the big reveal for later on, but for now, he's very comfortable in the winners finals. That standing roundhouse, such a good neutral tool for Ken. Now already in Burnout, but Ken, one of the characters that doesn't mind being in Burnout as much.
I mean, I feel like sort of most characters don't mind. It depends who they're against, right? But at the same time. Yeah, he's got all the tools in neutral to be able to like deal with someone's approach, and there we go. Regens are all back, and he's got all 6 bars ready. Oh, he tried for high brush, but yeah, the recovery can't go instantly to DI like that.
Oh, and now here is the pain that is called Moriza. Oh, yup. That's GG. With the level 2, that could be enough.
Oh,
look
I
at the
think
amount of drive
right.
rage he has. Yeah, it's
got
enough.
So much drive gauge, yeah. Oh my god. No, that's not enough. He's going to be
scaling.
just alive.
Wait, it is.
My, what
I was
the
right.
damage?
Should have kept to my guns. I knew it. I knew I was right.
I was like, this is no way, right? There's no way. I don't know, bro. It's a Marissa. What am I doing? Of course it kills, man. I'm an idiot.
And now Cranky showing that he has that momentum, does not want to let go of it. Has Robotnik already in the corner. The burnout's close as well. Oh, we mashing.
Gladius. Oh. Also, I'm a bit sad that we don't see the Gladius too often. The voice line, I should say. Alright, there should be burnout as well.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the corner control from Robotnik. One stun away from maybe closing this out. I think he needs a little bit more chip though. But again, you don't want to just DI versus Marissa. She has great anti-DI ability.
Actually, he does not have access to DI. He's still in burnout himself. There's the drive gauge recovery though. Anti-air from Cranky though still. But there's again Laz, that ODDP. The Ken special.
Yep, get him out. Get him off me. Get him off me. Now one hit away to even this out. But also, you know, Cranky. One touch away with the OD Superman punch. Actually, it wasn't even OD, just a regular. The one hit of armor was enough to buzz through, get the punish counter. I mean, yeah, the frame data on Ken's Fireballs are some of the worst, so can get caught out like that. And there you go, the first game to Cranky, but we are in that winners finals, and from now on, it is all first to threes.
I mean, against a secret top tier player like Robotnik, that first game, when it comes to data, is even more important. You do not want to give away your most important gimmicks, but Robotnik still, sometimes you just have to go ham and whip out the ODDP.
Oh yeah, I mean, you need to reverse in this game. Like, you do not need a... Blocking is so bad,
that was
you
good.
have to, but nice anti-Gladius. That's burnout as well because of the punish counter. All right, Robotnik jumping, but he's in burnout. It's one of the few defensive options remaining for you.
He still has that level 1, so he does still have access to that invincible reversal if he chooses to spend it. But drive gauge close to recovery, but it's might not even matter because the level 2 is not there. But there is the block on the reversal.
Yeah, so smart from he realized that, of course, Robotnik, the only thing on his mind is like, I'm still in burnout. If he stuns me, I'm dead here. And so it's like, well, he has to wake up level 1. I know that. He knows that. So I'll just sit back and block.
It's that mental stack, and Cranky showing that he is on top of the stack right now. Robotnik kind of on the back foot, not something we would expect to see, because Cranky's also sitting on that level 3, so any confirm can lead to death, especially now.
Yeah, in this corner situation, you are not in the best situation. Nice land tire, level 1. That's going to get the side swap, and Robotnik now still in burnout. So that's what we're worried about, getting chipped out by this level 3, and there is Gapless, no opportunity to level 1 out. Would have lost the level 3 involvement anyway. And that's the second game to Cranky now.
Yeah, Cranky just showing the power that Marisa has. I mean, Big Bird was talking about Marisa, realistically, because of her massive damage, doesn't really have bad matchups, because whatever, if she just gets one hit, she just deletes a third of your health bar for free. But now Robotnik is finding the way in. Good bait on that stance.
There's that the Shoyurepa.
No fear.
Now.
And I gotta say, Robotnik is, actually Cranky has been very solid on the anti-airs as well. Even though Marisa has that that dead spot when she gets jumping in on a weird angle, she doesn't really have a solid anti-air. But Robotnik taking round 1 here of game number 3 actually already.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, Gladius is such an insane anti, but yeah, there is that dead spot where it will not actually function the way you want it to. But you know, you might not need to as long as you position yourself well. It's up to Robotnik to counter that. Nice. The wake up, the reversal, the Scootum, the OD to push him out, even on that safe jump.
Oh my god.
Shoyurepa. Gonna bust out again. And, you know, reversing against Marisa, it sounds good on paper, but it only takes one block to reversal to be like, I am smoked. Wait, the level 2 gonna come in the Super Raija. Is it enough? Ugh, I think just enough.
I do Robotnik with the spacing on that stand fierce punch. That was absolutely amazing. Something we would expect from a player of their caliber. Now 2-1. It's not going out without a fight.
Not yet. Not going to get 3-0 like that. Not in winners finals. He's still jumping. Again, trying to find that dead spot, but make Cranky think twice about putting on this pressure. Trying to hold that spacing where he can anti-air and poke with that Gladius.
Oh, Deer in Headlights again does not block the jump in. And again, Laz, the amount of ODDPs this player has hit has been... It's on that same level as the Blanca command grabs.
Yeah, sometimes you just get your opponent's rhythm down perfectly and you can land these OU reversals all the time. Not all of them are immediately on wake up, some of them will be delayed and things like that, and that's enough to throw off your timing, which just makes it very hard.
Oh, that could have been very dangerous.
And again, nice set jump back to get that anti on that neutral jump. Still a very scary situation. I mean, God, think Robotnik's got these reactions. He's been reacting all day. No need the run DP. So clean.
He tried to close it out with the run into the Thunder Kick, but not quite. The drive gauge slowly coming back. There you go. Straight into the DI. Gotta watch out for the ODDP now. Any jumping will probably get Dragon Punch, but there again, there's the Lightning Kick from the run. And now, yeah, Robotnik looking for another game, making it 2-2, but so far not quite. And again, Laz, this man cannot be stopped.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's so clean. He had that run DP punish on the neutral jump as well. I mean, look, if I'm the character I know Robotnik for, the Sagat, that's straight out of his handbook.
Yeah,
so,
for sure. Big drop.
The drop combo, but leads into actually, punish counter for Cranky. Gets a big stand medium punish counter into that level 3. Gonna be the burnout. Gonna be a great situation for Cranky. Did spend the 3 bars though.
Burnout. Gotta be out. Yeah, I was gonna say, got to be careful for that DI when you're burned out in that corner. Now Cranky on set point.
Oh, Gladius! My goodness, man, the follow-up punch does so much, and I think that's got to be like the hardest outside of command throw. That's got to be like the hardest hitting single special move in the game.
100%. Like lowest health characters, like a third of your HP. Just
goodbye.
Yeah,
that was a punish counter. Oosh, scump. Imagine that hit confirmed.
Oh,
bam. My favorite part about the move is when the first bit kills and then the follow-up punch still happens and it whiffs because it doesn't hit anyone.
Kick them while they're down, or punch them while they're down, rather. Well, very even in life bars at the moment. Robotnik tried to get in with the skill and fundies, but again, Lazarus, it is the command grab finds the mark. One more hit is needed. Robotnik has that CA though. So you got to be careful, but the DI's not blocked.
Yeah, we saw the buffer come from Robotnik, but just I think he let it go at the last second. And that's exactly when the DI came in for Cranky to close it out 3-1. It was looking scary. The comeback was definitely on the cards, but put to bed, put to rest by Cranky fairly quickly.
Laz, do you ever think about the Roman Empire?
No. Should I?
Oh, he does chat. He doesn't know. Laz does not know. Yeah, no.
Does he know?
I'll leave you to. I'll leave that to you to discover.
So ominous, man. There's no need to be so.
Oh wow.
So coy.
Wow. Speaking about not being ominous, we are going straight to losers finals, no breaks. These players, they want to get the matches in. Senzo versus Robotnik. Already go. Wow, they're so fast. They're playing on 2x speed.
Zoom in. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Obviously, this is going to be a run back from that winners semifinals, where Robotnik did take it 2-0. It didn't look entirely convincing. Senzo had many opportunities to come back to win plenty of those games. So
2-0, it was close.
It literally, yeah. I mean, in Street Fighter 6, that's a very real statement. Spinning mixer. One potential mix-up situation. A bit too soon right there for off of the enhanced Tatsu. It's 33 frames, not 42, so you have to technically manually delay your jump by 1 frame. Good luck doing that, by the way.
Oh, and now it's level 2, of course. Hallmark of Rashid. Oh wow, Robotnik challenging with the crouching jab, of course, 4 frames.
Okay.
All right.
Wow. Throw to put him back in the corner. I think he probably could have juggled into like these Dragon Lash there, man, because he had the force knockdown off the tip of Shoryuken. That was funny as hell. I mean, yeah, with these aerial mix-up moves, like you do extend your hurt box quite significantly.
Oh, low forward. Not enough. Does not elect to go to spend the bar yet. Ooh, yeah, that was a good answer.
Yeah, it's occasionally a great bet to do against the DI, because if they do go into the follow-ups, no, that's gonna be the game to Senzo. I knew what Robotnik was looking for to do there. Walk up and block, so he didn't have to deal with the mix-up. But I mean, it's a big projectile. It moves quite slow though, so it can be very difficult to know exactly when you gotta stop to block.
Yeah, and of course, Rashid just, even though he's a very mix-up heavy character, still very able to dictate the pace of the game, especially when he has that level 2. But now Robotnik, he is showing why Ken is arguably offensively the strongest character in this game. That was all Robotnik this round.
Yep, that's definitely can happen to you. Get thrown loop a couple times off the safe jump, punish counter thrown, and then now you're gonna take all the throws.
Oh, the safe jump setups. You think Robotnik isn't ready? Think again. You do not know who this person is.
Oh my. Adaptations. Maybe the opponent messes up the safe jump. That's always something you gotta consider. Like a Azar down, and his opponent's still in burnout. But nice forward dash from Robotnik. The low forward to Shiba Raiaja. Wow. Straight out third strike. Looks like this guy's been playing for years.
Looks like it. And with the standing forward, kicks him in the face, and we're at 1-1. Games are tied up, of course. Losers finals, meaning this is a first 2-3. So a little bit of leeway, a little bit of wiggle room to figure out your opponent. But it looks like Robotnik only need that one game because the ODDPs are already flying and they're finding their mark.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've seen a single one of his ODDPs blocked, not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you might not be wrong here. Okay, back to neutral. Just any single hit these players get, it's straight into drive rush, straight to get into those confirms. Goes for the safe jump again, and Senzo, he bit, and Robotnik just sows the benefits.
Yeah, not just spamming, obviously DI, your opponents will burn out, they can't DI you back, but that's going to put you into burnout. And now Robotnik on the verge of recovering, still in this corner, dealing with some of this pressure, but that is going to be that -3. Again, doing that DI, doesn't expect your opponent to deal with it, and it's hip range on this low forward. Close it out for Robotnik. Put himself in the lead for the first time in this set.
Very true, very true. Robotnik still in this, but Senzo showing that no slouch, not yet. Again, and there's that Rashid throw, the animation so wonky.
And the Corneo is like so disrespectful, man. I don't even see it. Wait, is this gonna be out in time?
Oh, he's so lucky. He was so lucky with that.
Oh, he's moving.
Oh,
kick it at him.
Yo, shimmies on shimmies on shimmies. You're stuck in the corner. Senzo puts himself into burnout, though. Yeah, of course, Robotnik is going to DI that. Now burnout as well. Dude, there's so many burnouts. No tires are left after this set.
Guys, it's just mad offensive. Obviously, Senzo going to be the first to recover the one hit into the super. I don't know if he wanted that or if he wanted just the whirlwind shot, but you know what? That's what he got. Both players now recovered. But I think Robotnik's looking for that DI. And never mind, Senzo's the first to do it. Gets the side swap here. And the second one. Oh, the
grimy.
mix.
Grimy low forward. This should be enough. Premier Ken combos. There you go. Into that level 3. Coming at you. And no one else.
Ah. Hey, Robotnik with that lead again, 2-1. Still first to 3 though, so some more games for Senzo to make it back. But Robotnik definitely looking for that run back in that grand finals, up against Cranku, who was pretty close to making that comeback against.
Yeah, I mean, Senzo, even in game number 1, looking like he might have figured out not just the character matchup, but the player matchup as well. But Robotnik turning it around, just straight after into that next game. And now Robotnik 2 rounds away from eliminating Senzo going into grand finals. But knowing Senzo, not going to be over yet.
Oh, definitely not. Landing, the DI gets parried. That's going to give him a huge drive gauge advantage. Nice, I love the corner carry on this combo, by the way. Almost corner to corner. Wake up, Tatsu. What?
That is that is definitely a decision. That is a decision. But that also just shows that Robotnik has that confidence. There's the DP again. Even with that high aerial approach, was able to find it. Ooh. That was a bit wonky, but make it work.
Yeah. Very scrambly, but that's all that Robotnik needs to put themselves on the set point. 2 games over now. Spinning Mixa straight through the fireball. Great reactions from Senzo. And finally baiting and gets the neutral jump punish even. He's ready, man. It's not as easy as it was in Street Fighter 5. No. Still got it, though. Let's say after that forward dash, gets the throw. Sets up the SAR. Ooh. Oh, huge. He's dead. Bam. Nice. Spinning Mixa. Wow. Perfect. Okay, wait. Let the animation rock. They never watch. No one ever does, man. No one ever does.
They just want to play, man. Why would you watch? Just play. Robotnik still sitting, of course, on that set point. Needs one more round. Again, so antsy. Those low forwards, of course, Ken. That is arguably Ken's strongest normal in the game, along probably, I think, would say Standing Fierce.
Yeah, Standing Fierce. Gotta be the best, man. Gotta be the best he's got. Here we go, coming at you. Bringing the heat. Gonna be
bringing the heat indeed.
Good opportunity to even out the game. Still on set point now, Robotnik. With that level 3, though. Spent up.
Oh, wow.
Robotnik, Senzo is trying to build up to that level 2, which we've seen him use pretty effectively. In the corner now, and stun's going to be a factor. Stun combo will kill at this point, but wow, gets the air tech out. Trying to get out the Jinrai pressure right now, but it's so scary. Can it wall jump out? This should be out. Oh, no punish on the DP. Uh-oh.
Tried to do it. There's the jab, and Robotnik takes it 3-1. Puts himself into grand finals in chat. Here's now for the, speaking about grand finals, grand reveal. The Ken player that you've been seeing on your screen called Robotnik is actually the one, the only, Brian Hart.
Prodigal son on the Ken Masters, man. Man, I need to see Sagat back in this game. I need to see. I mean, I played him in 5 as well. Sagat's hella fun, and I'd love to see what they redesign him in. But yes, it is Ryan Hart, the one and only, coming in now and then. You know, you see him still compete in these weeklies. Why not? Have some fun in the game. Still get that tournament experience. Can't just be grinding ranked all the time. That's not fun for anyone. Definitely.
I mean, ranked will make you pull your hair out from time to time. The strategies I've seen employing ranked, like, what are you doing right now? It's just sometimes the quality of matches it's just not the same.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, basically, in the end, you get a chance for longer sets and a little bit of additional stress. I don't know, ranked is stressful enough depending on how much you care about MR. But you know, for here, you're playing for many things in the Challenger League. So obviously, we've got the points to earn depending on how far you make it into the top 8. And that will lead up for a chance in that playoffs at the season finals to you know, play for some very big prizes, which normally happen thanks to the generous sponsors. Anyway, here's going to be the grand finals, though. Cranky on that winner's side, and Robotnik. This is a rerun from the winners finals.
Nope.
Oh my god!
Yeah, wow. Cranky just starting off strong. Wow. Yeah, that's dead.
He doesn't want to spend the level 1. I respect it because you can just chip. You can just do that to chip instead. Wow, EXTP blocked. I think Cranky's got Robotnik's number just for this one round, though. We'll see if he can change it up.
Yeah, of course, that C stands for cheap, by the way. Yeah, Robotnik just still trying to figure out. I mean, Cranky showed that even with Robotnik's skill, being able to figure out players, still was able to be random enough, and it is indeed, it is Brian Hart. Ryan Hart, not Brian Hart.
Brian Hart.
No bees. That's his twin.
Reporting, I would have been doubles. No, that's real right there. That's why he's hiding his names for all the other players. So they can be like, you know, who's this random? I can smoke him.
Speaking of being smoked, Look at this Ken's life bar. Still sitting on CA though. Oh, he tried to go for the command grab, but this time it is jumped, lads. We are finally seeing a jump command grab straight into that CA. Cranky now in a burnout as well. This is now a very good chance for Robotnik to finally get some momentum going. Never mind,
we wake up step kick and we blocked the OD reversal. We saw that hit every time against Cranky in their previous set. And you know what? It's always impressive to me when the winner of the previous set comes away with it and learns, you know? Yeah. So I won, but I could still do better. You know what? I got hit by too many reversals, like OD uppercuts. Let me try and find the timing on this guy. Let me review the tapes or however you want to do it.
Oh, Gladius, of course, it's not protected on the lower body, so the low 4 that Ken has, very good tool to deal with that. Because now Cranky stuck in the corner. Robotnik is low on the drive gauge, slowly recovering. So the threat of burnout is now a bit far away.
Dash up for the throw. Punish for it. Playing a little bit slow. You can see Robotnik also immediately just adapting his game plan. Just to be a little bit slower. So rather than do the approaching, let the Marissa come to them. And nice. Recognizing that charge Gladius and being able to jump in. That is a good way to punish it if you do see it at the right range. The shimmy, that should be enough. The Shoryuken. Closing it out. Robotnik, yeah, with this new pace, has definitely turned the game around.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we know that Reinhardt just has that capacity to just adjust game plans on the fly. And so far, even though Cranky's still 1 game up, I mean, the spacing, and that's just the hallmark of a very solid and good fundamentally based player. The spacing of Reinhardt is almost unrivaled at some point.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Against Marissa, you gotta be pretty good at spacing, man. That Gladius ain't gonna whip punish itself, basically, and you're gonna have to whip punish. There's not many other ways to deal with it outside of perfect parrying.
And not just Gladius. Oh, big drop with the EX. Gonna be a lot of damage. Level 3 as well. That's gonna be burnout, not death, but big damage and burnout. And with Marisa being able to deal out so much chip damage, it's gonna be kind of yikes here.
I just walks up into that max range DI. I mean, you know, if you're Robotnik, it's tough. It's tough. You basically have to make a decision to wake up level 3 there or buffer it and maybe react. But I mean, because it's a forward input, if you're buffering it, you're not blocking. So definitely not the easiest thing to confirm there. But Robotnik off with a really good start. Still got 3 bars on the table as well. And again, slowing the pace down.
There you go. Time to strike throw. Throw loops are on deck. You think he goes for the 3rd, but no, not this time. Robotnik swinging back. It's now 1-1.
There we go. Goes the same way as the last set. Obviously 3-1 to Cranky in that winners finals, but we can see them both adapt very quickly. I mean, obviously Cranky adapted from the previous set, and now Robotnik's adapting from the previous game. So speeding up. Oh, perfect parry answer there. That's going to be the back throw for the positioning.
A little bit of shimmy, try to bait something out of Robotnik here. Oh, jab into Gladius. Easy combo, easy damage as well. But Robotnik spending the last of that drive gauge for that ODDP. Ooh. And straight through the fireball goes the DI. And last, we already know what's going to happen.
Oh, I didn't know it was going to end like that. The cheeky little reset off of the tech when he hit him with the juggle jab. Very fun, very clean. Not going to be ready for that one. We'll have to be buffing the super very quickly. And, you know, when it happens like that, you're just not ready for it. The Scootsum, the Enfold, literally folding him up.
Oh my God.
again, just sending it. Trying to test this young man's reactions.
How do you stop this man, Laz? This Cranky, every single time I feel like Robotnik, Reinhardt has figured out Cranky is like, nah, nope. You thought. Try again.
Oh. Unlucky. I mean, that's just high-level Street Fighter 6, unfortunately. You got to be able to change your play up pretty quickly. Because when you get to this level, these people adapt so fast. Ugh, Gladius nearly going to punish that drag match. Would have been very cool.
Yeah, let's charge it for a bit too long, but there you go. There's the punish counter. Release it once you get that armor spike.
Yep. Actually a great answer to it, not gonna lie. Because DI is kind of unreliable because he can recover and DI back if you're like a frame too late. But you know what? Gladius is always gonna armor through it and you can always release it.
Oh, okay. I said the scoot them straight into the unfolds. And now the set slowly unfolding into Cranky's way because he is now on tournament points.
Yep, and another one. Oh my god, we saw Reinhardt jump one of these at the start of the set, but now he hasn't thrown one out in a while. It's just not jumping anymore. These unfolds do so much damage, but gonna get one throw. And a second. Gordon reaching, not the biggest punish, but throw loops. The Ken Master meets he projectile into the combo. He's got the level 3 stocked up. He doesn't need it. The neutral jump punish from throw this time. Big damage from Robotnik, from Reinhardt to put himself on a set point defense.
Now that was just all Reinhardt at that moment. Just being looking like he figured it out again. But now again, Cranky finds the hit. The burnout is close. Definitely going for that level 3. And now Cranky already with one hand secured on that first tournament.
I swear when she hits him with that punch, snot comes out of their nose. Oh, there it is. Is that baited though? It is going to be baited. And I think that's bigger than big. That's just dead. Just like that. Cranky going to beat Robotnik. 3-1 again from the winners finals. Now in the grand finals to take the first Challenger League Season 7 Street Fighter 6 tournament. GG's.
Yeah, GG's indeed was able to bait out the level 3. The only, one of the 2 reversal tools that Robotnik still had left. Either the level 1 or the level 3 chose to gamble it all. But no, Cranky was in time with the block. And 3-1. Close out the tournament. Congrats to Cranky for taking the first round here of Challenger League Season number 7.
Impressive stuff, not gonna lie, coming in. Winning the first one, why not? With Marissa over Reinhardt, not the easiest thing in the world, so looked good. Looked really good. I like that as well at the end. Obviously, he'd conditioned Reinhardt in the sense that he'd done the meet DI in that exact situation many times. Excuse me. And then he didn't. This time he did a drive rush, did the jab to stop short, block, really smart stuff. But there we go. That'll be the first week for the Challenger League. Street Fighter 6 tournaments. There's many other games as well in the Challenger League. But first, we'll break down the bracket one last time. Why not? Of course, we've got 8 tournaments that double with limbs. First to 2s, as we've seen throughout the tournament, until that winners grands and losers finals, where it will be first to 3. The luxury of getting 3 games up against Marissa. And then for people who qualify after these 8 tournaments, we go into the 2 groups for the GSL double elimination bracket to qualify for the finals. So basically, those would be first to 5 or first to 7 sets. And once you get to, I think that's changed, isn't it? It's going to be just a top 8 bracket, I think.
It is. No. It's all good. Let me explain real quick. So double elimination. Okay. It is double elimination, 4 players per group. Just the grand final is not being played. So if you win the winner bracket final, then you're just through. You don't have to play grand final. You just advance as first place through winner bracket. And for loser bracket, well, it's the same thing. So pretty much just the grand final is not being played for the double elim. That's going to be, for Street Fighter, it's going to be first to 7. And then we're going to go to the single elim tournament that's been played in the last week, first to 10. So,
wow.
Very long sets.
Yeah. And which, to be fair, in Street Fighter 6, not that long. So, but yeah, it was super sick to see everyone pull up for the tournament today. Hopefully we get more people back in for the next few weeks. Generally, we do see that. And hopefully we can do the stream without any technical difficulties next week. I imagine that'll be doable. And we'll know the format a bit better ourselves. It changes every season.
Yeah, ironing out the kinks. That's a weird word for me to say. But before we close out the stream, one more time, guys, check out the Matcherino page. Claim those codes. We're up at almost $9. Of course, that's a decent amount of money, but it could be more. Make sure to get claim those codes, clone the claims. while you still can. There's still 35 remaining, so that is still a decent amount of money being left on the table. So make sure you at least click the codes on the qualifier, because the other one for the full season will be up here for the next 11 weeks. So make sure, because if you do claim the codes, you can you give back to the community without having to spend money of yourself. It's only a bit of time, a couple of left mouse clicks away from adding to that prize pool.
Yeah. But of course, there's still much more action to be had in the coming weeks. And again, as I mentioned, there are other games in the Challenger League. Season 7, there's Multi Blood. I imagine it happened yesterday, right? So
it was yesterday. Shout out to Rexu and Nick V, of course.
We got Street Fighter 6 today, every Wednesday for the next few weeks, and then we also have Tekken and KOF.
Yes. Yeah. So be sure to check out all the streams you can, and claim the codes for the Challenger season. You can check them out all on the challenge link that Sinjul so very nicely posted in chat, so check those out. But before we close it out, it is of course time, Laz. I mean, people know who you are at this moment, but if they don't,
I don't know. They don't. They don't. J3. They don't know me yet, and I gotta get
parasocial
known. Exactly. But yeah, of course, you can go follow me at UILazarus if you haven't already. Just be on Twitter. If you want to catch me, generally reposting stuff about tournaments, games, memes, shit posting, things like that. The usual Twitter shenanigans, you know what it is. I'd be very much appreciated. Also do host a podcast with Just ABU and Kesman, where we talk about European run events, generally, offline events, online events, anything, typically topical stuff as well. We try and keep it within the bounds of Europe. That happens every Thursday over on Just Dave's Twitch channel, if you want to go over there. And we also upload them onto the Kesman YouTube channel because we like to make it really complicated. But yeah, what about you? What about you, Jake Freed? Tell the people.
Yeah, you can follow me on, it's right there, at XJFree on Twitter as well. Just posting random stuff about tournaments, random thoughts as well. By the way, quick shout out for those who have not, go sign up for UFA in November. It's probably safe to call that the Evo of EU, so be sure to get your tickets in, because for now, so be sure to get your tickets in, and hope to see you there. Follow me on Twitter. I think we're throwing it back to Sinjul for some closing statements before we say goodbye.
Well, I hope everyone enjoyed the tournament. Hope you had fun. Luckily, only the stream was impacted, not the tournament, so everything went smoothly there. Hope you had fun, and don't forget, if you want to donate, you should donate on Ko-fi and not on the Matcherino. Because I'm not doubling the Matcherino. I'm doubling the Ko-fi. So be smart like Nick and donate your money on the Ko-fi. And then I'm going to double it. That way we can hopefully reach the full 1,600 euro prize pot for all games. It's going to be split evenly. So pretty much for every euro you donate, every game gets 50 cents. So it would be much appreciated if you would do that. And else, you mentioned UFA. I'm gonna be at UFA. So if you want to meet me, then we will meet in Paris.
I will be there. I'm pretty sure. I'm convinced Laz will be there. If he's not, I'm gonna be shocked.
What, UFA?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Now I'm gonna call his employer. He's gonna get his vacation cancelled for me.
Oh no!
Don't do that. Don't make it come to
not the IRL man. Not the IRL mix.
I'll literally just call sick. I'll just call in sick.
Call in sick. Do that. Commentate UFA on camera. It's
Well, look, they know I commentate. I'd never give them a stream though. I'd never give my work colleagues a stream. I'm not. That's
smart. You
social
should never
suicide.
do that. Yeah. Just show them a bit what you do, and then never give out links. No, we're gonna watch you. No, I'm taking a break.
They think they think it's cool, so that's all right.
Hope you had a good time. If you're free and you live near Frankfurt, you can also come around on Saturday. We're gonna do a small offline tournament for Street Fighter and Tekken.
Nice.
We're gonna do the same in October. Plan is to do it monthly, so it would likely be October 28th. Already mark your calendars. Move your ass to Frankfurt. Have some fun for a day. And man, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to sign up for next week for Street Fighter 6. Still 7 qualifiers to go. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you there. And else, wish you a nice evening, a nice rest of the week, and see you next week.
Bye, guys. Have a good stream.
See you guys next week.